there, fellow travelers. Prost! Mark here with Walter's World, and today we're in Munich, Germany, where I thought I'd give you our 5 quick tips to get the most out of your trip to Oktoberfest. So my first tip for you actually starts months before Oktoberfest. You need to make reservations because Munich really packs up and gets totally booked out during the Oktoberfest time, which actually starts in the kind of middle end of September and finishes the first weekend of October. So make sure if you want to come, you decide to come, book your hotel accommodations as far in advance as you can so you can get a spot here in Munich. If you can't, that's okay. There's tons of trains to go into places like Regensburg and Nuremberg and places and Bamberg that you can stay at. There are also great cities, and then you can come in for the day to come in to enjoy Oktoberfest. My second tip for you is, look, if you want to get a seat in the tents, they only serve you beer if you're sitting down in the tents, okay? If you want to get a spot there, one, get there early in the morning before they open up. Usually opens about 10, so you want to be there earlier than that. You can get a spot. Otherwise, you need to reserve a table, and if you're gonna have a big group of people, I do recommend doing that. A lot of the tables will be booked out at night by businesses and locals and stuff like that, so sometimes they're hard to get, but you might want to try. Otherwise, get there early in the day and enjoy your beers there. Also, once you get up and you lose your seat, you can't just always come right back, so do be careful with that, because if you're going to go tent hopping, you might not come back to a spot in the tent you were at. My third tip for you is that 1 liter beer is called a Maß. It's not, I want a stein of beer. Stein means rock, okay, in German. And so what you want to look for is you want to ask for 1 Maß of beer. And when you are paying here, realize you need to bring a lot of cash when you're coming. Now, some of the places do take card now, but honestly, at Oktoberfest, cash is king, because you might want to go buy some snacks, you might want to go do some rides, you want to buy your beer, and it can be a bit pricey, 14 euros, maybe 15 euros. I mean, the prices are not super cheap for these big beers. So you do want to have cash on you with you, but that big beer, it's called a Maß. Oh, and that beta looking thing, it's called an S set. It just means there's 2 S's there. Now the fourth tip I have for you is realize that Oktoberfest isn't just beer. It's food. It's a fun, it's food, it's a fun fair, it's games, families go, kids go, old people go, young people go, families go. I mean, it's really for everybody, and they have stuff for everybody. So you can go on a roller coaster, which, having done this, I highly recommend not doing this. Drinking 5 Maßes and then having a bratwurst and then going on the roller coaster. My friend I was with, she realized that wasn't a good idea and she got out of line. The Italian guys I was with, well, I didn't throw up in the trash can afterwards, but they sure did. So be careful with that. But no, Oktoberfest is more than just that. And if you are here for Oktoberfest, make sure you go out and visit some of the other stuff here in Munich. The Pinotex, there's a bunch of cool museums here. The Nymphenburg Palace, or the residence from the Bavarian Kings. The Deutsches Museum, which is this really cool science and technology museum. BMW Museum. I mean, there's all kinds of really cool stuff here, okay? I mean, there's even a hunting and fishing museum. I mean, they got it all here. So you can have much more than just beer at Oktoberfest. And my 5th tip is have fun, but know your limit. Look, I've been to Oktoberfest. I've seen the people having a good time, and I've seen people having too much of a good time. People throwing up and stuff like that. They're gonna kick your butt out of there. I remember we were taking a train back from Oktoberfest, and these guys brought their buddy into the train, put him on the train, put the ticket in his pocket, and then ran off the train and sent him home. The guy was so drunk he couldn't function. I mean, it was horrible. And you'll see, especially the tourists will get over drunk, because look, that liter beer you're drinking is probably a little bit stronger than the beer you have at home. So do know your limit when you're there, because you don't want to be that ugly drunk person there. It's okay to be tipsy and drunk, but don't be that drunk. So make sure you know your limit. Anyway, I hope that helps you. Oh, it's at the Theresienwiese. It's on the U4 or U5. It's actually easily walkable from the train station, no big deal. But do have a great time at Oktoberfest. I'll have fun there, you have fun there, and I'll say bye from Munich. And I can't wait to have my first Maß this year. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye from Germany.